Are you wondering whether to hire an in-house product designer or working with an agency? Today we're going to talk about that critical decision you will face when developing your software. Let's take a look at both of these options so you can decide which is the best fit for your needs. An important factor you will need to consider is the stage of your business. SaaS companies typically hire an in-house product team when raising a Series A funding. Prior to this, bootstrap, angel, or seed-founded SaaS companies will need to make product improvements but don't yet have the resources to bring the talent in-house. At this stage, an agency can help you make a significant impact without the cost and requirements associated with hiring, managing, and retaining staff. Now, let's start by exploring the design agency approach. You've seen a great design agency online. They seem to know exactly what they're doing, and you're seriously thinking about booking a sales call. However, as a discerning SaaS founder, some thoughts are holding you back. Is an agency the most effective way to handle or design needs at this point? Can they deliver the results faster than hiring and onboarding a full-time employee? Let's have a look at those pros and cons of partnering with a design agency. Design agencies are like a dream team assembled just for you. They house a pool of specialized talent, ensuring every aspect of your design is handled with finesse. Agency designers, they also have a fresh perspective. They know the latest design trends and user behaviors. They will offer you something that can elevate your SaaS product to new heights. They can also be very scalable. Their team can match your project scope, ensuring that the right expertise at every stage. Also, as an external entity, design agencies can bring a valuable outsider's viewpoint to the table. They can question assumptions and offer you constructive criticism, helping you refine your design strategy to perfection. But of course, like any other option, working with a design agency comes with its own set of disadvantages. For example, working with a design agency might require some extra care in communication, particularly at first. But with the right tools and effort, they can quickly feel like an integrated part of your team. Also, let's talk a little bit of investment. We must stress the budget aspect. Working with design agencies might require a little bit of higher financial commitment compared to an in-house solutions. However, remember that a great design can pay dividends in the long run. At the beginning of the journey, agencies can also need time to understand your brand, but any good design agency will have processes in place to overcome that hurdle. For instance, for us at UserActive, we have the product workshops. There is another video that we have talking about those. We will link it somewhere here in case you're interested. Design agencies will have sometimes multiple clients and projects on the radar, and timelines can sometimes be tight. Now that we look at the design agencies, let's turn our attention to the in-house design approach. I know that you love the idea of hiring your very own design or design team, but as with any significant decision, some concerns can come up. Can you afford a dedicated designer? Allocating resources to a full-time position raises a lot of questions about cost effectiveness, the hiring, onboarding, and supervision. So let's take a look at the benefits of having an in-house designer at this point. In-house designers breathe your company's culture and values. The brand knowledge ensures that all of their work is tailored specifically to your business. Of course, once they're fully on board. Having an in-house designer means you have a direct line of communication and collaboration with your team. This can mean that feedback flows freely and design iterations can happen in real time. In-house designers are invested in your SaaS product success over the long haul. They contribute not just as designers, but as passionate advocates for your brand's vision. With in-house designers, you can also work side by side with your team, working on improvements that can also happen in the blink of an eye. However, just like in any other choice, there are a few factors that we should consider at this point. Now, being too close to the company might sometimes lead to a narrower perspective, as your designer is not working on various projects or products regularly, like an agency designer would. Also, employing a full-time designer might strain your budget, especially for smaller or early-stage companies. The financial commitment might become challenging if design needs fluctuate over time. Also, the process of finding the right designer, conducting interview, onboarding, is not a small task. It requires a lot of time and effort to identify the right fit for your team and the company culture. In fact, according to PeopleHum, the real cost of hiring an in-house employee for an experienced and specialist role in 2023 can be up to approximately $18,000. This factor in costs associated with advertising, sourcing, HR, equipment, and training. Having a dedicated designer means managing their workload, which might peak during intense design phases and decrease during low, slow periods. Finding the right balance is crucial to maintain productivity. Now, all of this sounds great, and this is a very important decision for your company. So before saying yes to one of these options, make sure you consider these things. For an agency, we have to ask ourselves some questions. Does the agency past work align with our vision and expectations? Can you trust them to represent your brand effectively? Or will the agency offer ongoing support and maintenance services? Or will you also need to seek further assistance later on? For the case of the in-house designers, the questions might be around if you have the time and budget to search for, hire, and onboard new members. Do your design needs require a full-time employee? And will you continue to have those needs, let's say, in 12 to 24 months? And if you also have the resources to allocate their salary, benefits, and potential training. Remember, here there is no one-size-fits-all answer. The choice is unique to your company, its needs, and the stage your product is currently at. If you found this video really helpful, be sure to hit that like, subscribe button on our channel. Thanks for joining us, and see you next time.